Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I was told the topic to be, we are on a vacation. When do we go for a vacation? Question number one. What we do in vacation? Question number two. What do we get during the vacation? Question number three. What do we get after the vacation? Question number four. So, when do we go for a vacation? See, I do everything, therefore everybody blames me. I am not going to do anything. Normally, those who are active in any kind of activity, they have this standard statement. Everything I do, but everybody blames me. I am not going to do anything. Then what will you do? I will go somewhere, vacation. Vacation for what? From whom? Where? Wherever you go, there you are. We change the place, we change the activity, we change the situation, we wait for change in time so that we shall be happy. So people who have done sufficient work and they have not discovered fulfillment in their life, they are constantly struggling to go from one place to another place. See? Like in this country, people work from Monday through Friday afternoon. And thereafter TGIF. And then they go for a vacation. A short one. They call it as weekend. And what they do there? They go exhaust themselves so exhaustively, and when they come back after the weekend, they are weakened. And on Monday there is a hang-up. Because last 2 days in the vacation, they were engaged in liquid spirituality. See, friends. So, we have to earn a vacation. And this vacation is given according to our scriptures for everyone. And that period of our life is called as Vanaprasthashram. Vanaprasthashram means preparing oneself to go to the forest. Vana means not English one, Sanskrit one. One means forest. Vanaprastha. Prastha means to depart, to go. Vanaprasthashram therefore is a stage in our life when we are supposed to prepare ourselves to go to the forest. And those who go to forest, they are called as sannyasis. So there are 4 stations in our life. First station is Brahmacharya Ashram, when we are supposed to spend our time in study, acquisition of knowledge, and preparing ourselves to lead a creative, happy, productive, meaningful life in the next stage of our life. So the next stage is after Brahmacharya Ashram is the Grihastha Ashram. So after we have completed our education and everything, now you have got a job, you have got a house, but you are not happy because you are happy. I was in England in one of my meditation retreat. One elderly person asked me this question, Mr. Swami, you people from India, you don't get married? I kept quiet. Then he said, after all, happiness is not everything in life. So, this young boy, happy, healthy, with a lot of IT money, see, and then he gets that funny notion, Mama, you come here, I am not disturbed, come here. There is one place you want to sleep for you. Come here, come, get up. When somebody looks at me like you are looking at me, I was thinking I am in a zoo and somebody is looking at me, So, this young boy, he starts thinking, everything I have got, but what a life without a wife. Now, who can think about getting married? Who has got everything except miseries? See? Therefore, this world is divided in two types of people, those who are married and those who are happy. So, he wants to get married. Now, because he has got everything, education, money, house, everything, so he can afford. So, marriage is afforded by a person who has worked hard during his brahmacharya ashram. After that is done, then he goes through all the turmoils of life. See? For such people, this is called as a life of rings. You know that movie, Lord of the Rings? One person asked me this question, Swamiji, have you seen Lord of Rings? I said, you are the Lord of Rings. He said, no, Swamiji, where I am? I said, when you got engaged, engagement ring, then you got married, wedding ring, now you are suffering. You are Lord of Rings. What they are about? So, this person goes through the up and downs of life. That is the period when, if he is not preparing himself for the Vanaprasthashram, then his life will be terrible. So, like during the Brahmacharya ashram, the boy or the girl has prepared herself so that she can enter Grihastha ashram respectfully, cheerfully, purposefully and successfully. In the same manner, you are now in Grihastha ashram. Now, during this period of your life, you are all preparing. See? What you are preparing for? Like the other day, I was with somebody, they had 2 daughters. When I met them first time, sometime in late 90s or early, mostly late 90s, 1999. Those were very small, like these twins, small. And they were playing, dancing and small little things. As the time passed, the elder one has now gone to college, final year. The younger one is entering the engineering college. So the elder one has already left the home, goes and stays in her apartment. The younger one is just waiting. So I told him, I said, hey, now they are getting their wings developed. When they get their driving license, they already have the wheels on their feet. Now they are ready to glide and take off. Then, in this big house, हम दो हमारा कोई नहीं, a big vacuum. And unless we prepare ourselves, how do we spend our time? See, friends, we all suffer in life never because of shortage of time. We suffer because of excess of time. See? Because what to do. And when we have nothing to do, we start eating. You must have seen, when we travel by train, suppose you are going from, let's say, Kerala to Delhi, a long journey. So, you get inside the train, till then you are busy with this or that. You land on your seat, and now next 1.5 days, what is to be done? So whenever I travel, I always pray to the Lord, if I am traveling by train. Oh Lord, let there be one of the two types of co-passengers near me. Either the passenger should be Surati Gujarati. I am very specific about it. Surati Gujarati. Or should be a Sindhi. These people have more luggage of eatables than their bags. And the Surti Gujaratis, they are very proud. They say, do you know, Surat nu Jeman, Kashi nu Maran. These two things are rare. I said, do you know the meaning of what you are talking? If you take Surat nu Jeman, you are guaranteed Kashi nu Maran. So the moment you are in the train starts and all the dabbas open and keep on eating. You see, in the old people in your own houses, everybody is busy in their whole life. Oldies like me have nothing to do, nowhere to go. So right from morning, what is there for breakfast? First question. And that lady gets disgusted. Eat my head. Then he tells, I will have to go empty stomach because it is empty. See? Then at the time of eating breakfast, lunch में क्या बन रहा है? See? While they are eating the lunch, they are thinking about high tea क्या बनेगी? पकोड़े बहुत दिनों से नहीं खाए. See, whenever you have got extra time at your disposal, you end up in indulgence. One has to keep oneself 24/7 busy. So there are two options. Either you go Godwards or you go dogwards. Spelling is the same. When you read the God Urdu way, so we write God, but the Urdu person will read dog. So where do we go? And for this purpose, during this Grihastha ashram, one has to prepare for this Vanaprastha ashram, means a period called as VRS. In India they call VRS. VRS means Voluntary Retirement Scheme. And there they are told, you retire voluntarily. If it is voluntary, how can you tell somebody? But they do that. See? And when this VRS comes, any house where the man is 24/7 inside the house, those ladies suffer up to their bone marrow. And then they have to tell, जरा बाहर जाके आओ ना, दिन भर घर में बैठ गए, because they are fed up. See, friends. Therefore, friends, when this period of our life, when we are active and busy bringing up the children, etc., during this period, we must earn our vacation of the Vanaprastha ashram. So prepare yourself, like we have prepared during the school days, so that our Grihastha ashram becomes all right. Now, during this Grihastha ashram, we should prepare ourselves so that our Vanaprastha ashram, our period of vacation in life, is taken care of. Normally, people think, अभी से क्या पढ़ना है? What is to read now? We is read in the old age. I mean, don't go for Gita. What is it? It's old age. So for us, satsang is for what kind of people? Those who cannot hear, they go, they want to listen satsang. Those who cannot sit in one posture 5 minutes, they want to do meditation. Those who don't remember anything, Bahu khana diya, 5 times you have taken. Okay, I have forgotten. When we forget everything, then we want to remember God. See, friend, prana prayana samaye kapavata pittau, kantha virodan vidos smarana kudaste. When the time of departure comes, that time all efforts become important. You cannot have any freedom of putting any effort, including chanting Lord's name. You may want, but you cannot. There was one lady, she is no more, very young, maybe late 40s or early 50s, she died. She was very close to me. From Sikkim. And she used to come and spend time where I was staying. She will do all the seva, whole day. Cleaning, washing, and she will take out bed sheets every day and wash them, dry them, not in the machine, with the hand. And then iron them and put. So I used to make fun of her. One day I told her, I said, Mama, our house, walls from outside, they are not washed last many years. I just said to her. And to my surprise, I went for my lectures. When I came back, from somewhere with the Jugaad technology, she got the ladder and with the soap water, she washed the whole house from outside. I said, are you mad? Why are you doing so much? She gave me the highest wisdom. He said, Swamiji, you think I am doing it for you? No, I am doing it for me. You have seen how I sleep? Whole day I do your seva. That gives me intense joy. And because of that, I get so tired. Therefore, I earn my sleep. He said, I am working hard so that I get good sleep. See what a wisdom it is. See? One lady went to the doctor and said, Doctor Sahab, please help me. What happened to you? I don't get sleep. Whole night I keep awake. So the doctor asked, what do you do the whole day? I sleep. You have to earn. In the same manner, to have a happy, peaceful, meaningful, cheerful life. After your kids are grown up and go out of the house, that period is the real vacation of your life. Bhagavad Gita says, Uddhared atmanatmanam, natmanam avasadayet, atmaiva atmano bandhu, atmaiva ripuratmana. We are in this world only for one purpose, and that purpose is in this very body. We have to discover the truth. That's the only purpose. The rest are only byproducts. See, friends, having money, having wife, having children, having in-laws, having outlaws, these are byproducts. Like we have the cow. In India, we have cows in our house also. So what for we have the cow? For cow dung. Cow dung comes as a byproduct. We keep the cows basically for the milk. Exactly the same way. Basically, our life is for allowing the divinity to manifest in its full glory. See? Now between you and me, there is a mic. Mic means Maya ka karya. Therefore, those who get the mic in the hand, they don't want to leave. People have to say, "Band karo abhi, bolne do unko." So, this mic has only one purpose, that this should communicate or convey whatever I am talking to you, only that, without adding any mirch masala from its side. You must have seen sometimes the mics add from their side. Sometimes there is electronic onkar, hum. Sometimes the mic starts clearing its own throat. When this mic starts making its own noise, what will be the speaker do? He will throw away the mic. Mic has no purpose. Only thing, mic should remain perfect so that the speaker's words are communicated without alteration. If this is clear, in the same manner, our life has no purpose. Mic has no purpose. It was just lying in a box. The one who is holding the mic, he has the purpose. In the same manner, our life has no purpose. The one who created us, he has the purpose. What for we are created? See? We are not created here just to suffer, just to become miserable. No. The purpose is His. I was in one management lecture, and you know about management? Management is a myth. Mismanagement is the truth. So in that lecture I was talking. After my talk was over, and the audience was about 300-400 youth, must be in their mid-20s or so. And they are from Mahindra and Mahindra company, the auto manufacturers. One young boy got up and he said, "Swamiji, I know what I am going to ask is not from the topic of management that you spoke to us, but because you are a Swami, I want to ask you, what is the purpose of our life?" So I told him, "Please sit down. What are you?" "Swamiji, I am engineer." I said, "Very good. Which engineer? Cement and bricks? Civil engineer?" He said, "No." Then I said, "Softy? Software engineer?" "No." Then I said, "Are you a screwdriver? Mechanical engineer?" "Yes." I said, "Very good. You have done my job very easy." Because we have to talk the language of the people, what they understand. So I spoke to him the mechanical engineer's language. So I told him, I said, "Look here, there were 3 screwdrivers in a box, and I had to tighten somebody's screw, not somebody, some machine." It was a slip of tongue. See, I had to tighten the screw. So I pick up one screwdriver and try to fix the head of the screwdriver into the niche of the screw. But when I fix it, it slips. What will I do? Throw it. Useless. Not fit. Then I take the second screwdriver and again do the same thing and move. The head fixes all right, but only the handle moves, not the main screwdriver. So that also I throw. Then I take the third screwdriver. I take it and fix it, and it allows me to negotiate the way I want. Now out of these 3 screwdrivers, which screwdriver I will keep? Naturally the last one. In the same manner, he has the purpose. We have no purpose. Then we have to decide what kind of screwdriver we are. Is our head normal or it slips now and then? Think. Is our handle fixed or it moves there and there? The first type of people are Prarambhashur. There are three types of people in this world. Those who are imagining the difficulties and never start anything. First type of people. Second type of people, they get inspired instantaneously and next moment they are puncture. And the third type of people are those, more the difficulties come in their life, more inspired they become. See. So, those people who have got this head of the screwdriver slipping, they are the first type. Imagining it will be difficult, therefore why start? Now the second type of people, they are inspired, they begin something and halfway their inspiration becomes perspiration and they are unable to keep up. See? And then the third type of people, more the difficulties come in life. See, in Subhashitas, there is one shlok, in short it is like this: Grishtam grishtam punarapi punaha chandanam charugandham dagdham dagdham punarapi punaha kanchanam kantavarnam. When you burn the gold, it shines more and more. When you rub the sandalwood, it gives more and more fragrance. In the same manner, when a person develops this faculty, more the difficulties, more inspired he becomes. I shall see it is done. Don't give up. Then we are ready for a good vacation. And that vacation in life, be attentive, not for earning anything. When we go for a vacation, we have budget. That I had got about maybe $100,000, and with this money I had to finish my job and come. So we decide. And during that vacation, we are spending money so that we can discover joy. We are not saving money. Exactly. Vanaprastha ashram is the time when you invest whatever you have. And what is the first investment in Vanaprastha ashram is Asanga Shastrena Drudena Chitva. Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter tells about this world. Urdhva madashakam ashvattam prahuravayam chandansi yasya parnani yastam veda savedavid adashchordam prasruta trasya shaka guna pravruddha vishaya pravala adascha mulanyanusantatani karmanubandhini manushaloke na rupamasseha tathopalabhyate. These two verses tell our samsara vriksha. And the samsara will continue. But once you are through your grahastha ashram, then narupamasseha tathopalabhyate. Then start inquiry. Kastvam koham kutamayataha kame janani kome tataha. What for we are here? The day inquiry kindles in our mind, understand God's grace is showering on our heart. See, friends, there are 4 types of graces, if we can make a plural. One is Ishvara Krupa, second is Shastra Krupa, third is Guru Krupa, And fourth is Atma Kripa. By the Ishvara Kripa, the grace of the Lord, Ishvaranugrahat eva pumsam advaita vasana. Upanishad says, by the grace of the God alone, we are attracted towards the study of scriptures, Advaita Vasana. That is the grace of the God. Then, Binu Hari Kripa mile nahi santa. By the grace of the God, we come across saints and sages who can guide us, teach us. Then, by the grace of the teacher, we are exposed to the scriptures. And by the grace of the scriptures, we get the GPS settings perfect. What the scriptures do is give us the vision. Ishavasya sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjita ma grudakasya siddhanam. Ishavasya Upanishad says, what is the vision with which we are to live in our vacation period? Vanaprastha ashram is Ishavasya sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat. Whatever is in this world, maybe whatsoever insignificant it is, Ishavasyam, start perceiving divine presence in everything and being. Do not evaluate, do not comment, see the divine presence. See, the most important spiritual practice. Because now we are through. All our samsara things are done. Enough of it. See? This is the vision. Now this vision, Sai Baba's Pothi, those who have read, there is one chapter. There was one lady, Lakshmi. One day she came from her field work, evening time, tired. Came, did namaskar, Baba, namaskar. So he said, I am so hungry, give me food. And that poor lady runs. That time there was no gas, no nothing. So she has to lit the chula and prepare chapati. Something she prepared, put in a plate. And she came and gave it to him. She felt so good, I could serve my Guru. And without taking a single bite, he hands over that plate to a dog standing near him, which was wagging the tail and enjoying that bread, chapati. Naturally, that lady got annoyed. You told me you are hungry and you made me run and do this thing and you just gave it to the dog. That time the great master tells, as much hunger is painful to me, it is equally painful to everyone. This is the vision given. See friends, Vanaprastha ashram or the vacation in the life is not earning anything outside in the world, but spend everything that you have so that you develop this vision. Ishavasya sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat. And for expansion of our understanding of life, what is necessary is we must take up studies of scriptures. See, everything is important. Like a small child goes to KG1, KG2 is important. But if I ask somebody, suppose I ask this Amma, hey, what are you studying? So I am in KG1. Now also you are now 50 and you are in KG1. Yes, because I like that miss. Will it look good? It was necessary, but we have to grow, is it not? In the same manner, do your duties, very good. It is necessary. Do your karma. Very good, it is necessary. But we have to grow. And then growth is, after this karma, when we do our duties, unknowingly, the virus of arrogance and ego enters our system. I have done this thing, I have done that thing, I. Therefore, in India, we have got a bank, ICICI. And the meaning of that bank is, IC is identity crisis. Second IC is, I am confused. And that is what I is. See, friends, we have to grow. So to break the lethargy, we take up duties. But when we do duty, there is I involved. See? Now these karma or the workaholics people, they all the time talk about only karma. Do it, no doubt about it. But we must know what karma is. Whenever we talk about duty, duty is only to somebody who is there. Once I was appointed in a university. So with my appointment letter, I went to the Vice Chancellor and asked him, Sir, what is my job? Is it not written on your paper? I said, no. Why should I come to you? He saw the job, appointment letter. And they have, by mistake, not printed my position of job. Without a position, what work can be given to me? Then he called his secretary. Check this thing, what kind of orders you issue? So she went and checked. Oh, again she came back corrected. The job was that of a sweeper. The moment it is specified, you are appointed as a sweeper, naturally, karma starts. Lagao jhadu. In the same manner, till such time, when we are talking about this I, karma is bound to be. To those people, karma becomes extremely important. They are workaholics. And such people do not like if somebody is sitting quiet, cheerfully. Why are you sitting? Do something. He is happy. Let him sit. Why do you worry? So this karma or duty ultimately makes us very strong personality. To get out of this workaholism, the next step is told in the scriptures, drop the duty orientation and begin the devotion orientation. See? It is something like this. There was some gathering in somebody's house, a rich man who wanted to show his riches. So, some people were there. He told the servant, go and get tea for everybody. So, and get our that new crockery we got from China. Okay? So, he is bringing the whole tray, and on his way he happens to dash somewhere and everything falls and breaks. Do you think this owner will keep quiet? He was abused, shouted, punished, I'll cut from your salary. When this was going on, his son-in-law told, Babaji, wait, I'll get it, don't worry. Then the son-in-law went, Ghar jawai, he went. And he got another tray of tea and everything. And when he was coming exactly the same spot, the same way, everything fell down and broke. That time the father-in-law said, Beta, did you get hurt somewhere? Take care. Event is the same. What is the difference? First, he was doing duty. Duty is subject to punishment. And the son-in-law was devoted to father-in-law. because without earning anything, he got everything. So he was devoted. A devotee bypasses the law of karma. Understand this principle. Only the one who has this, I am doing, then you suffer. Yad yad karma karomi tattad akhilam shambho tavaradhana. When all our activities of life, they are performed as devotion unto Him, there is no I born. Therefore, during your brahmacharya ashram and grihastha ashram, yes, you do your karma. It's all good. It is necessary. But then whole life are you going to do karma or what? See, when the kids are ready to go out, you be prepared to stay alone, not know what we will do. And when the child is going to the college or hostel, you look at these mothers, they start crying. Our Indian mothers are so dumb. They make a bonsai out of their children. See, I'll tell you, I was conducting one 3 days workshop on parenting. So can there be a better joke than this? They invited me, Swamiji, you have to conduct a workshop, and for whom? The first time due mothers. This happened in Ahmedabad. About 70, 80 of them, all of them in their mid or late pregnancy, and I was supposed to go and advise them what is motherhood. I said, come on, there cannot be a serious joke than this. And 3 days workshop we had. So there, this was the topic which I spoke. I said, look here, what Indian mothers do, they make their child a bonsai. There was a big hall, and 2 mothers were standing in the end of this hall, and 2 kids. One Indian child, one German child. And when they saw their mothers, both the kids started running towards their mother. And in between, like here, there is a wire or something, both of them happened to tumble and fall down. Immediately the Indian mother went running. Beta, did you get hurt? Come on, get up. This thing troubled you. Badmash. Oh no. And the child knew, whatever wrong happens in my life, somebody else is responsible. See, Indian mothers. Therefore I call them dumb. And the German mother, she didn't run. She said, can't you see it properly? Get up, walk properly. The child becomes responsible. See, friends, we have to learn out of this karma, get out. And then start devotion. And devotion is a technique by which we bypass the law of karma. Because a devotee doesn't do anything. He is only a vehicle through which his will is manifested. See, friends, thus this vacation period of our life, Vanaprastha ashram, is a time when we have to enter the field of devotion. See, friends. And please understand, devotion doesn't mean constantly crying. Bhagavan Krishna told me, I don't like crying people. Be cheerful and happy. Anybody comes to us, he should feel good. Otherwise, see, I went to that devotee and I am also feeling very low. Hurry. Who is a devotee? He who is one with the Lord, and the Lord is all bliss. If we are close to the Lord and if He is a bliss, where from the blisters of misery is coming? Think. Therefore, in vacation, we do not complain, we do not cry, we enjoy. Let us be a vehicle through which divinity expresses in full glory. See, friends, when we do not remember Him who is bliss, means we are lost in blisters. In Vishnu Purana it is said that forgetfulness of God is called as misery. Because God is happiness. When you forget happiness, you are miserable. So what is the vacation? Vacation is, we are here for celebrating life. Don't complain about anything or anybody. This is the foundation of life, of vacation. See? And when we go for a vacation, we are not calibrating, but we are celebrating. Many years before, that time I was pretty young, I had a friend, Sardarji friend. He, his wife, and he has 2 children. The elder son, he was about 7-8 years, and a younger daughter, about 3-4 years, and a wife, her age I don't know. So, I took my motorcycle, and the elder son with the polio, he was sitting behind me and holding on to me like Jhansi Ki Rani, and I was going. We were on a hill station. We were going, we went there. And my friend with his wife and a small, and because he was elderly, he was driving slow. Do you know the rule? The speed of the car is inversely proportionate to the age of the driver. So he was coming like that, By the time we reached already, and that son told me, Swamiji, I like dosha. I said, we'll order right away. We ordered dosha. When the dosha came, he said, no, Papa will come and say, why did you order dosha here? They are charging 25 rupees one dosha. In 25 rupees, we can feed the whole society. We are wasting money. These people are here for looting the money. They charge so much. You are gone there for a vacation to save the money or to spend the money. And I said, come on, we'll start eating. They will not take the jhuta dosha back. And then his father came, and exactly the same words what the child told. He looked at me. I said, don't look at him, eat. All the time talking about the same rubbish. See, friends, life is a celebration. Don't count your bad days. Count your good days in life. But we are like small kids. Your children must have lost their first tooth for the first time. That time, where their tongue goes, where the tooth is not. And that time what the mother or father tells, don't do like that. From there the tooth will come out like a pig's tooth, Don't do like that. But he will keep on doing that only. Where the teeth are, there the tongue doesn't go. Where the tooth is not, there the tongue goes. In the same manner, what he has given us, that our tongue doesn't talk. What is not given to us, about that we talk. Ungrateful. And this ungratefulness creates miseries in life. See, friends, celebration, vacation is that when we count good days of our life. See, friends. And what are the good days? Good days is not, like, I was in Pune, and there was some child's Yagyopavitam. So, There was one Angrez also there. So after that, in that Pune style, they have, something they tie like something here on their head. So the small child was sitting. This Angrez asked me this question. In India, the children get married at such a young age. I said, this is not a marriage. This is a pre-marriage. Like, TSA pre-boarding pass. The T is a pre-marriage. So, but there is no wife. I said, no man, this is not marriage. There is no wife here. But one thing I want to ask you, because the topic has come, why in India, when the marriages happen, the girls cry, the boys don't cry? I said, this is the only day the girl cries. The rest of the life it is the boy. See, friends, don't bring the wrong modes in the wrong place. That is celebrating life. If somebody is happy, join with them in happiness. See, friend, one old lady, I was attending some marriage and my marriage interest is only food. So the cinema topic was done, went on the stage and blessed them, and then the photograph and everything was over, and I came and sat, took my food, eating. One old lady came, must be 90 not out. She came and everything was, she was in a shaky mode, like that, Swamiji, what are you doing? I said, I am eating food. Have you seen that? Yes, I have seen that. And she started crying. I said, Amma, are you remembering your days? Jab main jawan thi, I also got married. No, Swamiji, not like that. Had my daughter been alive, she would have married like this. I said, when did she die? Yesterday? No, she died when? After birth, within 6 months. Now imagine that old lady, he is carrying the miseries of that 6-month-old child's death for her whole life. Celebrating life means don't bring your past in the present. Celebration is happiness. You cannot be happy yesterday. You cannot be happy tomorrow. You can be happy now and here. That is celebration. See? Take an example. There was one young boy. He jumped the red light in India, going on a motorcycle. And the police stopped him. And the police became angry. Didn't you see the red light? The boy was very cool. He said, sir, I have seen the red light, but I didn't see you. See? Now in this experience of your joy, that time you were celebrating life. During this experience of happiness, you were neither man nor woman, neither rich nor poor, neither educated nor overeducated. Think. Therefore, celebrating life simply means be cheerful and happy under all conditions. And cheerful and happy doesn't mean all the time, hey, what happened? Yaar, jab se realize ho gaya, aisa hi ho gaya. No. See, remaining cheerful and happy means living at zero complaint level. No complaint about anything. Then what should we do? Because we are the mobile complaint box. See, friends, in one municipal office, it was written, drop your complaints here. So one person went with a complaint. Where is the complaint box? Complaint box was near the ceiling. So the day you decide this, that I have no complaints about the present, I have no regrets about the past. I have no worries about the future. 3 things. With this mode, when you live your life, you have understood the principle of celebration. And in and through, whatever we do, the first part karma, second devotion, and third being happy, 3 parts. So whatever karma we do, normally our notion is that I have done so much for them or for him. Parents have this notion, I have done so much for my children, but they don't respect me. See, if you don't get carried away by that wrong notion, remember one basic principle of life. Nobody needs any karma from us. It is our need that we do something. See, friends, like you are having a nice temple coming up of Baba. Do you think he needs the temple? We need it. And when it is our need, we recognize that, we will have all the humility. See? Take example, when we go through the immigration to any country, you in front of the immigration officer, we are at our best. Because it is our need to enter that country. Therefore, sir, hello, good morning, he give one. See, friends, because it is our need. That country doesn't need our entry. Now apply the same principle in life. Yad yad karma karomi, whatever I am doing, nobody needs it. It is our need. See? Like one day one person asked me, Swamiji, you give so many lectures, what do you get? I said, 2 time ki roti. If I stop talking, who will give me food? There is food today here. Only that much? Okay, sample. भगवान को sample दे दिया. So, it is our need that we do everything in life. If you keep this principle of living, then alone we are really celebrating life. Because in that our need principle, we will have humility, sincerity, not arrogance. Now second thing, we get out of the duty and becomes a devotee. See? You know what happened in Britain? It happened only because of the votes. There should not have been the referendum, there was no need. So, instead of remaining a devotee, they became votee. And all the problems come. Because they voted. Don't do that. A devotee is the one who is doing it for his will, not for his own will. See, friends. And therefore, for the devotee, there is no I, there is no ego. And if there is no ego, there is no I, how do we know? We become insult proof. In Ramcharitmanas, Bhagavan Ram tells Hanumanji, this Upadesh, May Sevaka Sachara Rupa Swami Bhagavanta. When we live in this attitude of a servant to the world, a servant never becomes insulted. See? Suppose I am a servant and Nimisha is the boss. Now who is the boss who tries to show off before the people? The servant is called. Hey, get water for everybody. When this is said by the boss, nobody will feel that the servant is insulted. Observe this. But if the servant gives back, How much water will you drink? Are you a tanker or what? Immediately everybody see how he is insulting. See, friend, these are subtle things to know. The day we get insulted, imagine, devotee in us has died. A devotee never gets insulted. See, friends, is one of the most important things. I was in one of the places, in USA only, place I will not tell you. Like here, I don't have any brand. I am a generic product. You put any brand and I fit there. So, they have organized my lectures in 3-4 temples. And in one flyer, all the 3 addresses were given. And they wanted to put those flyers in all the temples. There was objection. We don't entertain a flyer from that temple. Either remove it, cut it, or print another one. When they were having like this thing, so my friend Swamiji, what should we do? I said, forget about all the lectures. We'll go and see a nice movie. Kung Fu Panda 3. See, friends, why? My temple, your temple, I am in charge, you are in charge. Competition. See, friends. So is it a temple of God or is it a temple of the people? But there I become so strong. I have done so much. Friends, we have to be very careful about this I virus. And when this is taken care of, a sincere devotee is born. And a devotee is the one who is insult proof. And then the last stage comes in our life. When we don't get insulted, we are happy. So what is a celebration or vacation? You are happy. Can you imagine? You go for a vacation, you are miserable. Kya ho gaya? I don't know, yaar, I come for a vacation, therefore I am miserable. No. When you have to work on Monday, then you are miserable, we understand. See? When on Friday the people come out of their offices like the bulls charging at the red color. How happy they are. Because vacation. But again Monday when they go back, again drop it. See, friends. Therefore, leading the life of celebration, vacation means be happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Who is going to thank me? Please thank me.
I'm that Nimisha, the one Swamiji said I'm not his boss. No, I tell you that I'm his brand ambassador. Because Veena and then Rekha, so